themselves a choice of which tyre to take to start the race. If Hamilton can improve his time on the mediums, then it will change to be this set of tyres that he starts the race on.
Right, here's Gasly then, through the first sector now. Gets onto the brakes into the right-hander of turn 4. The Frenchman in the AlphaTauri. How far away is he going to be from Hamilton in the first sector? He's up by 0.5 of a second. It's not a personal best for Gasly, but whatever happened to him in the second half of the lap last time is what he needs to try to avoid this time.
Yeah, his personal best is the outright best through the first sector, so he's managed to keep a bit of that pace. Tsunoda's quite close with Hamilton as well through the first sector. But can those AlphaTauris on the medium tyre, the same as Hamilton, can they keep closer to the Mercedes through the second and third sectors?
Gasly swings it into turn 11. Now coming up over the crest of the hill. Cuts the timing beam.
Not sure about the condition of Sainz's car, but maybe worth considering trying to get ahead of him. There's a 6-second gap in front of him. Okay, let's start working the brakes.
In a blinder of the first sector, as has Leclerc, as has Stroll. They're all quicker than the AlphaTauris in the first sector now.
Here comes Gasly out across the line, and it's third quickest for Gasly. Perez managed to go 5th quickest on his medium tyre. Hamilton is improving on his medium tyre run as well. Bottas goes into 2nd place. I wonder if Perez is in a bit of danger.
I think he's in trouble. I think Perez could be in trouble on the mediums. There's a lot of runners on the softs going quickly. Giovinazzi crosses the line just 0.5 tenth slower than Perez. That gamble to stick on the mediums for a man that needed a quick lap is a risk.
It's a bad lap for Raikkonen though. That might help Perez's plight out. Lance Stroll comes into the final corner, doesn't really hook up the apex, comes towards the line, and Stroll goes up into 5th position ahead of Perez.
Tsunoda's done. I think Tsunoda's done. Down in 12th in the other AlphaTauri. So Gasly flew to 5th. Leclerc goes top on a set of softs, but his teammate Tsunoda, after all the heroics in Q1, is down and tumbling, currently 12th.
Sainz goes quicker than Leclerc by 1,000th of a second. So tight between those two Ferrari drivers. Here comes Fernando Alonso. He goes up into 7th place. So Giovinazzi's going to get shuffled out here. Perez might be getting gone because here comes Lando Norris out towards the final corner. Is he going to push Sergio Perez out of Q3? The McLaren driver now comes towards the line, and he does. Norris goes up into 4th. Perez is out of Q3. Giovinazzi is 12th on the grid. 13th, whatever went wrong for Yuki Tsunoda. Raikkonen 14th, Russell 15th. But that second Red Bull seat doesn't get any easier, does it? Obviously, it's only his first race with the team, Sergio Perez, and only 0.3 slower than Max Verstappen. But it was the track evolution and the soft tyres that put pay to that.
Second up he did on the soft tyres, so he would have smashed it to the top of the times if he completed his lap, but he didn't because he doesn't want to start on that soft.
Frustration for Sergio Perez, and that's where it gets so fascinating, because he's in the quickest car, or at least one of the 2 quickest cars on the grid. He's all of last year out qualifying Lance Stroll, so he by a couple of tenths. So he would have been, you see what I mean, he would have been better off in an Aston Martin, but the Aston Martin's way slower than the Red Bull. It's things like that that bend my brain sometimes.
Then you get to how good is Verstappen.
Yeah.
Is when he's just demolishing teammate after teammate after teammate. Can Red Bull not run 2 cars, or is Verstappen just
a joke?
An absolute joke at the wheel? It's a bit like Schumacher in the Benetton in the mid-90s.